Hey YouTube, it's Numi here and I'm back with you, and seeing these beautiful llamas and alpacas the other day just reminded me about an interesting subject. And that subject is, as a stacker or a collector, is it better to be a follower, a sheep, no offense to sheep, or a leader? Is it better to go that safe route, or that perception of a safe route where other people have trodden before? Or is it better to choose something that you really, really like personally and are committed to, even if it's anti-cyclical, even if it's something that everyone else says is a pile of rubbish? And it just made me think that I receive a lot of coins for grading, and there's always the same pretty safe kind of things in the post box. There are Queen's Beasts, there are Sovereigns, there's the occasional Britannia, and it's like, I mean, I know that there aren't that many choices, and but I do wonder whether people see these videos and they think, well, I must only buy the special year Sovereigns, only these particular years, no attention to the rest of them. And then what happens is that the premium on these coins is quite large, and they are a good idea to buy, but you have to be really, really careful at what part of the cycle you get into the market on these coins. 3 or 4 years ago, we were 2014. This 2012 was a couple of years old. They sold out quickly at the mint, but you could still buy them for about £450. You're hard pushed to find one for under £900. Now, £900 for under a quarter of an ounce of gold, is a lot of money. And and similarly, this 2002, this was basically exactly the same as any other non-special design proof sovereign a few years ago. Nobody particularly thought very much of the 2002 and 2005 sovereigns. The 2005 retails for maybe $600 when it probably retailed 2 years ago for $400. So you need to decide whether you're going to follow in these people's footsteps, or whether you're going to say, listen, these have gone about as high as they're going to go. Let's find something else which I personally like and buy those coins, because it may be that there is safety following the herd, but there's also risk if you follow the herd too late when they've already bought at 400 or 500 and you're then having to pay 600. The question is it going to be a 700 or a 900 pounds or dollars coin, or is it overinflated because you're one of the last followers? And are you better to actually be buying the standard sovereign, which is closer to bullion, or the bullion Britannia? I don't know. I don't have the answers. I'm just really posing the questions. But I did just want to focus on this one coin, which I think is absolutely lovely. And it's the first one of these that I've seen. It's a brand new release of the, it's got a kind of Greek key design around the outside, also called the Oriental border, although it's more Greek than Oriental. Really, really nicely made. And these coins, I think, are not a bad buy, because they are a premium produced coin with an interesting design, fairly low mintage, and pretty close to spot. So this is one that the sheep are not really following yet, and I think with this one it may be the possibility of picking 1 or 2 of these things up, although they are quite expensive because they contain an ounce of gold. Picking 1 or 2 of these things up and actually putting them away and seeing whether the collectors go after any of these things. It's not without risk, because Britannias are not the best followed British coins. All of the fast money is going to the Queen's Beasts and the premium special sovereigns. But who knows? This one could be a little bit of a sleeper, depending on what happens to the Britannia range over a while. And worst comes to worst, you're buying it for just a few dollars over spot anyway. And if spot creeps up, you get your money back. If spot goes down, you lose a few dollars, but you do get the pleasure of owning what I think is a really nice gold coin, and it's one that I certainly wouldn't mind having in my collection. This one's going to be graded. Again, when you grade these coins, that's a personal preference. A lot of people choose not to grade these, just generally bullion coins, or maybe wait until they've got a following after a few years. But this particular one will probably be one of the first ones that are graded, and maybe it'll be interesting. Maybe it'll get a high grade. I don't know, but let me know what you guys think. Please like, subscribe, please comment, and let me know whether you are a sheep or maybe a wolf.